Hi there. Today we are going to talk about corruption, but with a focus on anti-corruption. Anti-corruption. Today they call it anti-corruption. Saying no to corrupt practices. What is corruption? Simple. A change from original form. Breaking the rules, dishonesty, illegal practices in a particular system, in a particular space. Corruption will push it down to sports, narrow it down to basketball. There is corruption in the basketball space in Nigeria, from the playground, between players to player, between coaches, between coaches and players, between coaches and other coaches, between coaches and parents, between parents and players. There is corruption. There is corruption among stakeholders, the club owners, the association, the basketball associations. There is corruption among associations of coaches and all those stuffs. How do we fight them? That's anti-corruption. How do we say no as an individual? How do you say no as a team? How do you say no as a community to corrupt practices in the sports industry, especially in basketball? That is my place of interest. How do we say no to those corrupt practices? So, how would you say no to corruption in your own sport industry, in your own basketball space? How will you say no to corruption? Number one, you must know the rules. Knowledge is power. Be informed about the space, the system. So when you're breaking the rules, you know you yourself, you're breaking the rules. It's a personal responsibility. Who is responsible for corruption? You are responsible. I am responsible. Who is responsible for fighting corruption? You are responsible. I am responsible. So it's a personal responsibility, collective effort, collective accountability. That is the way we're able to grow the game. That's the way we'll be able to fight that which is not right for the game, which is our business, which is a way of life for us. That is how we're going to fight corruption. Number one, you know. Number two, you do. Know it, keep it, say no, you speak up against corrupt practices in your sport industry, in the basketball system, among coaches, among players, among stakeholders, among associations within the sport industry. You speak up. That's one way we're going to fight corruption in that system. One of the major effects of corruption in the sports industry and in basketball is stunted growth. You look back, you look at it that you're putting in, but you're not getting what you're supposed to get. That's one reason why some diasporans or those that have played international will not even want to come back to invest in their own country, which is not an excuse, no matter what. My opinion is not an excuse, no matter what. If you are in a system, in a structure where everything is working, see how you can come back and make your own to work. That's what I think. So let me know what you think. How will you say no to corruption in your sport? It's happening everywhere in the sports industry in Nigeria. But I might be assuming maybe your sport is very clean and everybody's abiding by the rules, from the association to the clubs, to the stakeholders, to the players, to the coaches. Let me know what you think. How, what, where do we go from here? Because sport industry, sport education is one of the most powerful way to transform any person across all languages, tribes, and religion. Sport is that powerful. Sport education. So let me know what you think.